Hi, my name is Chris Holton-Jablonski, and it is my great joy and privilege to serve you as your minister. These are the words of Donna Markova. I will not die an unlived life. I will not live in fear of falling or catching fire. I choose to inhabit my days, to allow my living to open me, making me less afraid, more accessible, to loosen my heart until it becomes a wing, a torch, a promise. I choose to risk my significance to live so that which came to me as seed goes on to the next as blossom, and that which came to me as blossom goes on as fruit. I am thinking of blossoms and fruit. I'm thinking of the long road to justice. I am thinking of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg and her long life of service, her tireless, strategic work for the liberation of all people. I'm thinking of the seeds she was given and the blossom she passed on. I'm thinking of the great work for liberation, for women, for Black people, for all who are oppressed, and for the oppressors. Just as soon as I heard that she had died, I watched the documentary RBG, which I commend to you all. I'd been meaning to watch it for a while, and I was captivated by the story of her whole life and being, but especially for us today, this one tiny detail. In her first presentation before the Supreme Court in 1973, she said what has become one of her famous quotes, "I ask no favor for my sex. All I ask of our brethren is that they take their feet off our necks." And the fascinating thing about this wonderful quote is that she is quoting herself, Sarah Grimke, a woman, an abolitionist, a Quaker minister from more than 150 years ago. We will dig into her story a little bit more on Sunday, but the thing I want to lift up today is this stream, this river of resistance in which we stand. We are so blessed by Justice Ginsburg, by Sarah Grimke, by so many who have throughout history seen the world exactly as it is, with the unspeakable suffering and subjugation, with the entrenched systems of power, patriarchy, and prejudice, and who have spoken out, who have called us to build a new way and a new world. We stand now upon their shoulders. We draw from their incredible strength. We see this moment we are sharing clearly, and we work to help transform this injustice. This is The Low Road by Marge Piercy. What can they do to you? Whatever they want. They can set you up. They can bust you. They can take your child, wall up your lover. They can do anything you can't stop them from doing. How can you stop them? Alone, you can fight, you can refuse, you can take what revenge you can, but they roll over you. But two people fighting, back to back, can cut through a mob. Two people can keep each other sane, can give support, conviction, love, massage, hope, sex. Three people are a delegation, a committee, a wedge. With four, you can play bridge and start an organization. With six, you can rent a whole house, eat pie for dinner with no seconds, and hold a fundraising party. A dozen make a demonstration, 100 fill a hall, 1,000 have solidarity in your own newsletter, 10,000 power in your own paper, 100,000 your own media, 10 million your own country. It goes on, one at a time. It starts when you care to act. It starts when you do it again and they say no. It starts when you say we and know who you mean. And each day you mean one more. We work to build the beloved community. We work to witness to injustice, to speak out, to call people to a new way. This, for me, is the importance of the Black Lives Matter movement, of the signs in people's yards, of the so many people in the street. We are in the midst of a transforming moment. We are called to give voice to our convictions, called to rise up. This year, we have a number of ways to engage with anti-racism here at the church. We have our ongoing group Beyond Ferguson. We have a book group which has just begun. We have workshops and classes on the way, as well as opportunities for people of color at the church and racially mixed families to gather together. Stay tuned for more on all that. And in addition, we have a group of folks making and distributing Black Lives Matter signs. Periodically over the next few months, this group will be getting signs printed and having folks sign up who want them and making them available for pickup. There's more information on our website and in the recent Unitarian and worship service emails. You can follow the link there to buy one or more signs, and then you'll get information about pickup. And if you'd like to volunteer with this project, just let me know and I can get you connected to the folks leading the effort. So many years ago, Sarah Grimke saw the realities of slavery and oppression in the home of her birth, South Carolina, and she knew that it was wrong. And she saw and felt the oppression she faced as a woman, and she knew that it was wrong. And with incredible clarity and strength, she and so many women rose up. Despite the odds, they rose up and they called out the unjust system which held them down, and they invited others to join their cause. And they stood in a stream, too, which reached back through history. Oppression is an old story, reaching back through time, and so too is liberation. So Sarah stood on shoulders, and then Justice Ginsburg stood on hers, and now we stand on theirs. This moment, as much as it is so full of challenge and stress, as much as it is full of turmoil and unknown, it is also so full of courage and possibility, full of the fragrance of so many blossoms, so much fruit passed on and on from normal people who have found incredible strength generation after generation. We now are those people. This now is our fight. So much is at stake. Feel this firm, glorious foundation under your feet. In this tumultuous time, feel our mothers and our grandmothers beneath us, Sarah and Ruth. I feel my own mother, Susan, my beloved's grandmother, Willie, so many known and unknown who have made the way for my daughter, my little Aaliyah, to be raised in a world in which she sees the fullness of her possibility. That did not just happen. That is only possible because of the sweat and the tears, because of the hard work and determination of so many who refuse to give up. And so now here we are, weeks to go to this pivotal election. Here we are in the midst of this powerful time, pregnant with possibility to build the beloved community, to make strides again to becoming the nation we know deep down we can become. May we be resolute. May we breathe deep and find the wellspring within us to carry on. May we see the beauty of these blossoms we have been given. May we see the potential of these seeds we have been given. May we savor the sweetness of this fruit we have been given. In the words of Arundhati Roy, This new world is not only possible, she is on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. So much love to you all. Amen.